every city, every place. Oh, always been a restless girl. Oh, but now there's a wind of change. I've never ever felt this way. Longing for you, pick up the phone. Catching a flight, I'm coming home. Back to the place I've always known. Home, home. Seeing you soon, I gotta run. We're gonna have a lot of fun and spending this summer alone. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. You were only like a friend. Oh, till we met the other day. Oh, didn't want the night to end. Oh, and now there's a wind of change. I've never ever felt this way. You're stuck inside my mind. Deep inside my mind. I think that now's the time. Longing for you, pick up the phone. Catching a flight, I'm coming home. Back to the place I've always known. Home, home. Seeing you soon, I gotta run. We're gonna have a lot of fun and spending this summer alone. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm counting hours, minutes, seconds, faster. Hurry, make it happen. Before we know it, I'll be on my way home. Yeah, we're chilling, I just, you and I, every crazy summer night.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a what I eat in a day. I asked you guys in my last vlog if you would like to see what I eat in a day, because I am eating low carb right now. So a lot of you said yes, so here it is. I'm going to show you a full day of everything that I'm eating. I'm going to be trying some new things as well, because I am, you know, still experimenting, just learning different things that I can make, substitutes that I can use. So I'm not doing keto. I think keto is like low carb, high fat, but I'm not really doing like high fat or anything. I'm just cutting the carbs right now. And I have done this low carb before and I had really good success with it. So I feel good about it. So far I have lost 4 pounds. My past experience with the low carb diet is that you do lose a lot of weight fast and then it kind of slows down, so that's what I'm kind of expecting, but I'm just excited about the weight loss right now. Also, I was going to update you guys on my tanned AF that I got from Walmart a couple of vlogs ago, and I kind of did a review of that, and in that video I had to do 2 coats of the tanner because the first coat I didn't think worked. It says that it's a 1 hour, and so I let a few hours go by and I didn't really notice anything, so I applied another coat and waited another hour or two, still didn't notice anything, and so I let it sit overnight, and then I woke up the next morning tan. However, this time what I did is I just put on the 1 coat, I let it sit overnight, and I woke up this morning and I'm pretty tan and it looks pretty even. Like, I'm pretty happy with it, so I give the tanned AF a thumbs up. I did also use the Root cover up spray this morning. I have like really bad postpartum hair loss right there, and two, I always part my hair right there, and some of you guys had told me that it was because of that. So if I could like start wearing it down and maybe parting it in a different place, it would help. So I'm gonna start doing that, but I did use the Root cover up this morning and you really can't see it. Anyways, we need to do school this morning. One of the kids are still sleeping, the other 2 are up. One's here at my feet. So we are gonna get started on school. I want to go walking today. We are gonna go to the park after we get done with school, and I'm gonna let them play and I'm gonna get in some exercise. So yeah, I'm just gonna take you along for my day, like a day in the life, and show you what I eat. Also, I was going to tell you guys that I don't really eat breakfast. I do sometimes, like if I know I'm going to be going somewhere and it's going to be a long time before I can eat again, or if I have something going on that day that I need to eat for, or if I'm just hungry, I'll eat breakfast. but for the most part I try to hold off until lunch, and that just kind of helps me to intermittent fast a little bit. So what I'll do a lot of times is just have my coffee, and really that helps to keep me filled up until lunchtime. Like I said, if I'm hungry, I'll have breakfast. I'll show you guys what I actually do if I do have breakfast. So with the low carb, what I've been doing is if I am hungry for breakfast, I'll just do like a sausage patty, and I'll have like some scrambled eggs with it. And then I also have some toast. This is the Sola bread. It's 3 grams of net carbs, and one of you guys told me that the Sola brand has a wheat bread that's 2 grams of carbs, so I might try that next. But it just helps that bread craving, you know. So I'll just toast that up with some eggs and sausage. So if I were gonna have breakfast, that's what I would do. This morning I'm just gonna skip. I'm happy just with my coffee. So this is the creamer that I used. It's the Zero Sugar Caramel Macchiato by International Delight. It's okay, it's good, but it's not as sweet as this. So if you're looking for like a sweeter, sugar-free creamer, then I would go with this one. However, this is still good. And then I also have this pumpkin pie spice. It's pretty good too. Like I said, these don't really have as much sweetness as this one, so just keep that in mind. But that may be your preference. If you don't like it as sweet, then you may prefer these. When lunch comes around, I'll show you guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and start on school now with the kids and get that done so we can head to the park and get some playtime in and some exercise. So we are all done with school now. It is lunch. I think what we're about to do is make our lunch and take it to the park. I asked the boys if they wanted to have their lunch here or at the park, and they both said at the park. So I'm gonna make them like a little picnic lunch. So I'm gonna make myself a truffle burger, and I'll show you guys how I do that. I learned it off TikTok. It's like the best thing ever, so I'll show you guys that. And then also this morning I forgot to take my vitamins, so I'll go ahead and take those. So I've got these women's multivitamin gummies, I've got some AZO cranberry gummies, and then some of these probiotics. Here's what I packed for the boys. I think this is Kyle's lunch. No, that's Kane's. He wanted a ham sandwich and Kyle wanted peanut butter and jelly. So I've got his ham sandwich. Also wanted some sausage balls from the freezer. Don't ask me, I just packed them. So he's got some of those in the thermos. He's got a juice box, a napkin, and then everybody got an orange. Same for Kai. He's got his peanut butter and jelly. He got a bag of chips, a juice box, and an orange. And then for Ray, she's getting peanut butter and jelly, pretzels, and an orange, and we will take her sippy cup. All right, now to make the truffle burger. So if you don't know what a truffle is, it's where you take eggs and cheese and you make your hamburger bun with that instead of bread. I tried this for the first time the other day on my regular like waffle maker. It's the bigger one, but it also locks, and I had eggs exploding everywhere, so I got this little one, and today will be my first time using it, so we'll see how this works. So right now I'm just gonna scramble 1 egg. So I would rather have a Mexican blend cheese or a mild cheddar cheese for this, but I've used it all, so all I have is this mozzarella. So put that down. And then you just take your egg and pour it. I have a burger from the other night. I'm just gonna heat up. It's just a leftover burger that we had. And before I heat it up, I'm gonna add on a slice of pepper jack cheese. Right, let's hope it doesn't stick to the napkin. All right, y'all, here's my truffle burger. I've just got my truffle here. I've got some pepper jack cheese, the burger patty, some lettuce, and a little bit of mustard on the bottom bun. Quotations bun. Then with it, I'm gonna have a Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this before we leave because this is gonna be way too messy, and plus it's gonna be cold by the time we get there. So I'm gonna go ahead and scarf this down.
Did you pack the flashlight, the blanket, and the mat?
We made it to the park. The boys are eating their lunch. Ray's got her sandwich. She's walking around. But I was going to show you guys what it looks like out here. It is so pretty and peaceful. Out there's the lake. But then they've got like a playground area that way. They've got more like picnic areas you can go to over there. But yeah, it's really nice and peaceful, and there's really nobody out here. There's like 2 people at the playground. So that's a plus. By the way, I brought some water out here with me, so I'll be drinking that while the kids play. And I'm hoping I can get a couple of laps in before we leave, just around like the parking area, just to say I exercised today. I wanted to come down here a little bit closer to the water and show you guys. Would love to come here one day and just do school with the boys, like do our whole school day here. Of course, it don't take us all day. It only takes like a couple of hours of like table work time, but it would be nice to come out here and do our lessons. Kind of hard to see past all the weeds right there, but the lake goes on around that way.
It's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again.
All right, so we are home. The boys had fun. Ray had fun. She was hot and tired, and so she is done for her nap. The boys are having quiet time. I did not get to do like any walking while I was there. Just a little bit of walking I did, like following the kids around. My tennis shoes were rubbing the backs of my heels, so I'm gonna find some tennis shoes that aren't gonna do that. I've had those shoes forever and I really hardly ever wear them, so I need to get some shoes that aren't gonna do that and get my heels used to wearing tennis shoes. So I really didn't get to walk any because, like I said, it was painful, so I just skipped the walking. But they did have like a little outdoor gym out there. I've been curious about that, and the boys wanted to check it out too, so we went over there and I just did like a little mini workout there. I wouldn't even really call it a workout. I was just kind of practicing on the machines. I feel good. That's all that matters, and I did get some exercise in. So what I'm gonna do now is make myself something to eat. I'm hungry. It's not quite dinner time, so I'm just gonna make like a little lunch snack, whatever you want to call it, like an afternoon snack lunch. So I'm gonna make some chicken salad. I have got this canned chicken breast. Sometimes I'll do tuna salad. It really just depends on my mood, but today I'm gonna do chicken salad. So I've got this can, and honestly this can will take me for a couple of lunches. So I'll get today, and then I'll probably have enough again for tomorrow. I have an egg boiling on the stove. I'll put that in. I've got some dill relish. Make sure that you put in dill relish and not the sweet relish. I almost put in the sweet relish because that's normally what I put, but sweet relish has carbs, so this does not, so I'm going to be using dill. So I've got that. I'm going to add in some mayonnaise, and then of course, you know, salt and pepper. My low carb bread, I can't decide if I want to toast it and eat it like that or just eat it as is. I'm probably going to toast it. I'm thinking I want to toast it.
When we wake, birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Alright, all done. So here's my chicken salad. I'm gonna have it open faced, and I did toast my bread, so got that, and that's what I'll have for my snack. And then to go with it, I'll have another bottle of water. This time I'm gonna add in one of these flavor packets. It's sugar-free, low calorie. It does have electrolytes. It's the mixed berries flavor. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that in and have my snack.
Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
I went into the bedroom a minute ago and Ray was actually awake and she wanted to get up and come out, so no nap today. But her Halloween costume came in. I'm just gonna open it and show you guys. So she loves Minnie Mouse, so I figured that would be a good costume for her. What? Ray, look! That's so cute. I want to try it on her. And I have her some little black shoes coming, like little black flats she can wear with it. Look at your Minnie costume. You want to be Minnie? Look. Look. Pretty dress. Pretty dress. Oh my goodness. You're going to be Minnie Mouse? Look, and Mama show you. You put it on your head like this. Look at Minnie Mouse. Look at Minnie Mouse. So yeah, Ray's gonna be Minnie Mouse, and what are you gonna be?
Zombie.
A zombie. Yep, they want to be zombies. He actually already had a costume picked out in my Amazon cart. All I had to do was order it, and then whenever I asked Kai what he wanted to be, he couldn't decide. So I said, well, how about this? How about we get some face paint and we paint your face like a zombie, and we'll do your hair. Yeah, thank you. Let me put it on my head. So I said, well, why don't we get some face paint and paint your face like a zombie? We'll do your hair and we'll make your clothes look like you just crawled out of a grave. And Kai was really excited about it, and then Kane got excited. He wanted to put his costume back, so I deleted it from my cart and we just ordered face paint. And I also got some really cheap, just solid white t-shirts that I could use like to cut up, make dirty. I was thinking surely we would have something in their drawers to use for their like zombie costume, but no, there was nothing in there. Everything that I've kept is like good stuff that I don't want to damage. I don't want to cut it or make stains on it or anything. So we just got some solid white t-shirts, and like I said, I got like the cheapest pack I could find. It's like $7 for I think it's like a pack of 5. So yeah, not too bad, but that's what we're gonna be for Halloween. You're my man. He's my lovey cuddly one, aren't you? You're my lovey cuddly little boy.
No.
You are.
Mama.
Hmm?
I want to give him a high five.
We'll give him a high five. Alright, y'all. It's dinner time. The boys want fish sticks and french fries, so that's what they're getting. And Ray will probably eat out of this too. So I'm going to make their plates And then I'm gonna clean this kitchen up because it's kind of a disaster. So I'm gonna feed them, get them bathed, get them situated, and then I'm gonna start on my cauliflower pizza. I'm still pretty full from my little afternoon snack anyways. So I forgot to tell you guys, I want to make almond flour chocolate chip cookies tonight. So I've got the almond flour, I've got some chocolate chips, and hopefully it doesn't call for anything else that I don't have, but we are gonna attempt to make some low carb chocolate chip cookies tonight.
Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment.
Alright y'all, I'm gonna start on my cauliflower pizza. So here I have 1 bag of steamable rice cauliflower. I'm going to be using the Yo Mama's marinara. I've got some pepperoni as well as some mozzarella. So the first thing we need to do is go ahead and make the crust. So I'm going to steam this, and then when it comes out of the microwave I will squeeze it until there's like no liquid or anything like that, so that I can use it to form a dough. Alright y'all, so I think I've got most of the water out of the cauliflower. I forgot to put it in a strainer first, but it's okay. I just squeezed out the best I could with this cloth, and I think I've got all of the liquid out. So now what I'm going to do is transfer it to a bowl. I'm going to add in 1 egg and then a cup of mozzarella.
Could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on.
Alright y'all, here's my crust. I had to bake it for 25 minutes total, and it's looking pretty. So now I'm gonna top it with some marinara, mozzarella, pepperoni, but honestly you can put whatever you want. You can do peppers and onions, whatever you want to do. So that's all I'm going to put on mine.
Stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? This moment, can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment.
Alright guys, while my pizza's in the oven, I want to go ahead and make the chocolate chip cookies. So I just looked up a recipe on Pinterest, and I will link it down below. This will be my first time making these, but hopefully they'll be good. And I did not know it, but the recipe was calling for brown sugar, and I'm like, whoa, that's not necessarily low carb, but it is. It's a lot lower than white granulated sugar. There's like 4 carbs in every teaspoon or tablespoon, I can't remember, so it's really not bad. I've got some baking soda, I've got some almond flour, brown sugar, I've got some butter that I've already melted. Also got 1 large egg, and then the yolk of 1 large egg, some salt, and then here are my chocolate chips. We've got the Hershey's sugar-free. These have, let's see, the carbs in these are 9 grams. subtract the fiber. So we've got 8 grams of carbs in every tablespoon. Again, I'm going to put the recipe down below. I'm just going to go ahead and make these up, and if you want like step-by-step instructions, just look at the recipe down below because I'm following everything that they say to do.
I bet you think that I should calm down, and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you, what things you like and what you don't. It's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out before I'm too.
Alright y'all, here's the cookies. They didn't spread out at all. So the second batch that I put in the oven, I just kind of mashed them down. Kane says they're good. I haven't tried them yet. Let's see. That's really good. I like these a lot. Alright guys, so here's my dinner. I'm going to have this cauliflower pizza. Hopefully it's good. And I've got some romaine lettuce with some ranch. And then I've got another bottle of water here with another packet of that flavor that I showed you guys earlier. That is going to be my dinner. And then cookies for dessert. Kids are settled. I've had my bath and I am exhausted. So I'm about to go to bed. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video, but let me know if you want to see more of these because I'll be more than happy to make them. You know, the last time I did this diet, I was eating the same things so much that I would literally get sick to my stomach thinking about eating my next meal because it was a very repetitious thing. Like I was eating the same things because there was only limited things that you could really have on a low carb diet. That was 8 years ago. But I feel like things have come a long way now. There's a lot more options. So when you find yourself getting bored, change it up, throw in some new things. So that's what my plan is. I want to constantly, you know, change it up, try new things. Just let me know if you want to see more videos. I would be more than happy to throw them in here and there just to show you guys and give you guys some ideas because I know it can be hard. Anyways, if you made it this far, please leave me a butterfly. We'll do a butterfly emoji in the comments below. That just lets me know that you were here at the end of the video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better.